You see, the problem is there's just too many people trying to keep we down.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Orlando's restaurant in Bar in Soufrière in the beautiful island of St. Lucia. We are we're here along with the October Film Festival group as one of the sponsors for the Piton Film Festival, which is to be held here in St. Lucia from September 5th, 2014 to September 7th. Here we have the brains behind this wonderful establishment, Mr. Orlando, along with the founders and the organizers and facilitators of the film festival. I'll allow them to give you a bit of a preamble as to what the origins of the film festival, where it started, where the idea came from, as well as what Orlando's vision and dream is to hope that the film festival will bring to Soufrière and to St. Lucia in general on a tourism basis, and also for us here locally, so that we can appreciate what we have, the talents and the youth and all the people that we sometimes seem to kind of forget that are here right under our noses. So I'll turn it over to them.
Okay folks, thanks for joining us. This is Orlando's restaurant here in Soufrière. Obviously the whole idea was to really support and again showcase what St. Lucia has to offer, what Soufrière has to offer. As a community, I've been in this community over 12, 13 years now, and I see so much going on. There's so much raw talent here which needs to be developed and promoted. I think there's a lot of actors here, even in many ways possible. Sometimes they don't get paid for it, but they're actors. Shut up! that in mind, it means that I think there's a way to give people the opportunity to do that. I'm a big film buff myself, so I love the movie concept. So the idea of coming here to Soufrière, and we have this group here, especially my buddy here, Ed, who has been instrumental in those ideas and keeping Soufrière on the map. It's really about showcasing what we can do more in Soufrière. I think it's a great opportunity for any young film buffs or anybody who wants to be an actor in front of the camera, behind the camera, carrying the bags, holding the bags, serving the food, anything what film has to offer, it can be done right here in Soufrière. I think this is really a great opportunity for us as a small restaurant to give that support. The reasons why I'm in Soufrière is to make sure Soufrière get recognized as the best place to come in St. Lucia. Yes, St. Lucia is beautiful. When you come to the island, if you don't come to Soufrière, you have not been to St. Lucia.
It's true.
So that's where it's at. So I really believe that this film opportunity for us here in September is a great opportunity, and it's something we want to support. I want to thank these guys for what we call sharing the love.
Yes, right.
Okay. And then we can get to it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bonsoir. I'm Ed Herman, Ed Mojo. I'm the president of Sisters Known and the co-founder of the Piton Film Festival. Why are we here in St. Lucia? What's this about? Well, the Piton's right behind me in Soufrière. There's one reason. But we are saying to the world that St. Lucia is a viable place to come and have your film made. Now that when we say that, we must live up to the words. That means education and knowledge of the film business, which is $1 billion business throughout the world. I want you to think about it. How much of that does St. Lucia get right now? See, because when films are made in your hometown, restaurants, Orlando, hotels, and the labor is used. Carpenters, electricians, everything, plumbers, everything is used in your community to make a movie. That's why a lot of communities are very hungry to have movies made in the community. Now, everyone here in St. Lucia knows economic hard times, right? Prime Minister's talking about cutting back on this, cutting back on that. So imagine being able to scratch on $1 billion business. $1 billion business. How much of that is being scratched right now in St. Lucia? See, the Piton Film Festival is about what can we do to show the world that St. Lucia is a viable place to come come and have your films made and showcase. There's a new cinema up north, right? We should have a new cinema down south too. Okay. The reason it hasn't been done yet is because we haven't shown the viability or the necessary means that it can be done. But if you have a film festival that says, listen, we want to come down south and show movies down south, it will tell the people down here, we need one. I just spoke to Mr. Francois, who is a local gentleman down here from Sucre. He just said to me he wants to get on board. He's going to look to give us a letter and allow us to use his logo. I just spoke to a few minutes on Orlando's phone. See, the people down here, the business people and business leaders need to know what we're bringing to the table. It's very important that people understand that the business of filmmaking, you don't have to love film, but if you're a restaurant owner, you have to feed me. You don't have to love film if you're a hotel owner, I need a place to stay. You don't have to love films, but if you're a carpenter, I need you to build me my set. Okay? That is film. That's the business of filmmaking. I like being behind the camera. I'm going to be my other co-founder up, and she's going to be Dr. Logan, and she's going to be in front of the camera too. So my other co-founder of the Piton Film Festival is Miss Emily Stu, who's an executive producer from New York. Okay? She came down here in her own dime, because she believes in what we're doing in Solution. I want to make that very clear. So, Ms. Emily Stewart.
For me, it's such an honor to be here among so many great talents, so many people who are talented. And just to speak a little bit about the restaurant, as a producer, a big part of my budget goes to feeding people. I have to feed the actors, I have to feed the crew, the cast, and usually that food has to be done by a local restaurant who then brings it on set, or I have to take the crew to the restaurant. So we always need people who make great food when we're making movies. And Ed is right. We do need a lot of the services. You know, if we're making films here, big budget films, they bring lots of jobs. Everything from hair, makeup, wardrobe, food, you know, lodging, everything, transportation. And so we really are looking to develop filmmaking on the island. There's several tiers to this. Our first one is to locate the filmmakers and the actors. Where are they? Where are they? What are they doing? Are they talented? And then we're going to take those and we're going to put them into the festival. And then we're going to select the top tier of those talented people. And that's going to be done through a judging system. Those films will be screened at a real theater here on the island, one of the few that you do have. And hopefully there'll be more theaters because there'll be a need for it as filmmakers continue to do their projects. And then so from each category, and she'll talk more about the categories, we're going to select one winner from each, and that winner will have their film shown in New York City in a real New York theater with, you know, producers, directors, people in the industry. We do have people who come from LA, so there will be some Hollywood representation there, and they will help us select. So the films from here are actually going to be competing with the films from New York, and we have no doubt that the films from here are going to do well. We saw 21 Days yesterday. Amazing! And you know, that's a small example of a really talented filmmaker. The actors in that film, I was talking to one of the actors earlier about being in that film, and you know, when you have a lot of dialogue, it's a lot easier as an actor than when you have to show emotion with no dialogue. And that film was filled with moments where the actors really had to embrace that character and bring it out. That's a tremendous talent, and not everybody has that. And that's worth money. And that's the other part of this. It's, you know, talent equals money. You know, the talent isn't necessarily made to be a hobby. You should be able to monetize that, make money, and live off the thing that you do well. So that's another aspect that we're going to bring in. So we're really excited to be here. Thank you, Orlando, for hosting us. We've had many gracious sponsors. And you can look us up, pitonfilmfestival.org. You can submit online. We are providing a few waivers for the filmmakers who cannot afford the entry fee. They can email us, and in some cases we will give waivers because we don't want people to be excluded because of money. We want everybody to have the opportunity, because that's really what this is about. It's about building those opportunities. So thank you for your time and thank you for coming. I'm Dr. Kathleen Walls, another one of the co-founders, and I just feel like I should say pizza! Pizza! For those who haven't seen 21 Days, now you need to go see it and you can say, boy, she's not an actor at all. So you know, the film industry, it does, as mentioned by my other two co-founders, it creates a lot of job opportunities. I'm just thinking I need hair right now so bad, you know, and there's so many other opportunities are available. And as Emlyn just talked about, different people have different gifts, different talents that can be used. And the Piton Film Festival offers those opportunities. We are looking for filmmakers who have done feature films, short films, web series, documentaries, as well as music videos. So there's opportunities for a lot of different people to showcase their work in front of this camera as well as behind the camera. We, as Ed had talked about, you know, we need food, we need transportation. We also need places to stay, and we're so thankful for the Blue St. Lucia. Woo! Yes, let's give it up for the Blue. And you can go to harlequinblue.com to find out more about them. So this is an opportunity to increase tourism on the island, to showcase the island on a global scale. So filmmakers coming, if they're interested in producing their videos, their movies to come to the island, as well as people who watch those videos, who watch those movies and say, where is that beautiful place? And we can proudly say St. Lucia.
We thank everyone, and we want you to please think about this. We have a saying we say in Sisters in Harmony, if this is not for you, take it and pass it. We need you to be the point guard. We need you to be the quarterback. We need to take the information and pass it. If it's not for you, then take it and give it to someone you know who needs it. Okay? Thank you. Share the love.